Can you imagine playing a red-headed acrobatic agent in your Dungeons & Dragons game? Well, this is the right video for you then. Starting from level 4, you can play the Black Widow. Before we continue, I'd like to mention a few things. First, we try to make this video around 5 minutes long, so that you don't have to spend too much time here. Second, I'll explain how we look at this video quickly, and next I'll be pointing out who or what Black Widow is, and after that we'll look at what she can do, and finally we'll have a look at the sample build. So how do we look at her in this video? Well, first we'll look at her abilities in the media, how it's portrayed, and equivalent would be in Dungeons & Dragons. And next I'd like to point out I only use the official content, meaning I won't be using Unearthed Arcana or homebrews. And finally, a disclaimer, this is not an optimized build, it's just my own interpretation of how she would be. And obviously the characters don't belong to me, they belong to their respective owners, in this case Marvel and Disney. Now let's get into it. Who or what is Black Widow? Looking at her race first, she is just human. Simple. You can also choose to make her a variant that gives you now a free feat. And now onto her background. And as we all can see here, Tony is making a background check on a fake character that Natasha the Black Widow has created. And it is for this reason I have chosen to give her the charlatan background. And as for her alignment, I have chosen to make her neutral good. Now, onto what she can do. Looking at the movies, we see her use a wristband capable of shocking her opponents. Thus I recommend, if you ever manage to give your character a cantrip, consider Shocking Grasp. As for her class features, as we can see in the video, her expertise in martial arts, I would recommend the martial arts feature from the Monk class, and due to her history and background, I would add in the Rogue subclass, Assassin. And onto the feats. If you may choose certain feats for her, I would choose the following: Actor, Grappler, and Linguist. And now on to the skills. I would suggest trying to be proficient in the following skills, namely Acrobatics, Athletics, Deception, Investigation, Perception, Performance, and Stealth. And as for her weapon and armor proficiencies, the Rogue class will offer you all the proficiencies you will need, so there's nothing else to worry about here. And now on to the ability scores. I have ordered them from highest to lowest, Dexterity and Intelligence being the lowest. The reason for Dex being the highest is due to her agility in combat and movement, and Charisma for Deception and Performance. I have made Wisdom her third highest ability score, since we need to be 13 if you want to multi-class into a Monk later on. And now we head into the build and a summary of everything we've discussed. As a disclaimer, again, this is not an optimized build. So as for the ability scores, I just use the standard array, and starting with Strength, we have 10, Dex 15, Constitution 12, Intelligence 8, Wisdom 13, and Charisma 14. And as for her race, we will be choosing the human variant, and we'll add 1 to her Dex and 1 to her Wisdom score. As for her alignment, we will choose Chaotic Good, and as for her background, it'll be Charlatan. And as for her class, we'll start from Rogue and level it up to 3, and you can then start afterwards with Monk level 1. And thanks to our race, our background, and our Rogue class, we get to be proficient in several skills, including Acrobatics, Athletics, Deception, Investigations, and Stealth. And as for spells, if for any reason you're allowed to choose a cantrip, I would suggest Shocking Grasp. And as for feats, if you ever get to choose some or any later on, you can choose Actor, Grappler, and Linguist. And that's about it for this character concept, and since I've got nothing else to add onto this, I'll just say thank you for staying this long in this video, and I hope you enjoy your future games, and hey guys, have fun, and especially in these times, I hope you're all doing well. Bye.